Guys, Anthony here from XXRC Garage, and I have something special on my bench. Well, you guys have seen probably other videos already, but my video is going to be different. Yeah, it's in a box. It's right here. It's the new Gen 8. All right, so first of all, still got the factory sticky wrap on here. And she's beautiful, I mean, honestly. So there's the truck, and there's the manual. And not only in here is the manual, but there's also a binder cord to rebind your radio if it ever comes undone. There's also a manual here for the Hobbywing X-Run AX system, the 2300 kV. And it looks like there's a manual here for the brand new Fly Sky radio. Look, the antenna comes up too if you want it up, or you can leave it down. Pretty nice radio, actually. May have to look into getting me one of these. And of course, it's where your 4 batteries would go. Batteries not included in any of this vehicle, or chargers, just so you know. So that's the manual. One of the reasons I wanted to open this up, because I wanted to show you this. This is the Bikini top. There's 2 holes in here, and if you look on the truck, move this stuff out of the way, right here, you would take these 2 screws out, lift this panel up, tuck this underneath, and then this Bikini top would basically go here, and then this wraps underneath and Velcros like that. And it looks good once it's installed. I'm just wanted to show you guys this. Pretty cool option here. I've never seen a really nice, well-made soft top like that ever in any of the RCs I've ever dealt or gotten, even ones with the open roof. I think Axle came out with the hard top for the K15 body. So moving on. So apparently it's another rubber handle for your radio if you wish to put this handle on. Maybe it's if this one wears out. And then you've got your spare tire mount, and you also have options if you wanted to do the body pins and put holes in the check. And there's also the option of this crossover that would go over the motor if you really wanted to put a fan there. And there's also bucket lights, backings in here and stuff. And of course, your spare tire that matches the other ones. Okay, so we got the view here. So just like the original one, you got a Velcro body. And so let's go ahead and pull this off. Now, something cool I want to bring to your attention is you can actually install light buckets. I think there's light buckets over there. You can install lighting for the dashboard, and that'll light up on this body. So this is a really cool body. In fact, I want to get this body because it'll go right on my chassis. What I want to show you is right now chassis comparison to chassis. So here we go. Let me see if I get the angle right on this and this one. So mine's got a lot more lighting because I've got like winches and lighting and stuff done on this one here, front and back, where this one has no lighting, so you're not going to have any extra wire right now. You have 2 available spots right here to put accessory lighting. You just got to buy the female plug to put in here for that situation. So what we're going to look at right now is I already put the AX system in I had mine in here probably for a while. Actually, you can go back in my videos and see when I put this in, but I did have it. They did put a cross member here, and that's what the extra one of these are in the box. I also have this in my TRX 6x6, as well as my Gen 8 original. Now, something I did different on this. Oh, and so you know, this bumper is tough enough. You can put a winch on it. This bumper, I put this winch on here when I first did it, and it's not come off. It's worked great. If you look at the back of my truck, you'll see a spare rack setup. That's off of Yes Racing, and I'm still using the original rear bumper. All right, we're gonna flip them over and compare. So, originally, when this truck came out, you know, now you won't need to change the skid out because it's already got a nice flat skid, unless you want the Bauhaus one that's got the little pitch on it so it doesn't lay flat. It'll actually teeter-totter, and you can accelerate and make it fall off. But some of the differences they did do to this truck versus my truck is one, it's not so much here in the link setup as much as it's on the shock setup. Like on mine, for instance, where my shock connected, you can see a single side piece here. And so what happened is, and it's locked in with like one of those little ball clips. Well, what they did on the newer trucks, on this one here, is they actually, see if I can get you to see it here, they did a double hanger here, and it's screwed in. And what that does is actually creates this axle to be a little bit stiffer, because there was a break point right in here, where having these two together actually gives it a little bit more stability, and you won't break off right here. Like I've done that already on one of my other videos. It broke here. That's helped that situation big time. So some of you guys have heard of Reef. Some of you guys have not heard of Reef servos. Reef Servo is a U.S. company, and I actually talked to the owner of Reef about a year ago. Nice guy, super cool guy, and he decided to design these servos. So this is a 422, and it actually has the Redcat badging on it, so they know that this is, because the ones you can buy aftermarket, like on eBay or whatever, or straight from Reefs, or have a gold housing on them. So awesome, because every RTR truck that have ever been bought, you always have to end up changing, for the most part, the servo. They also added a better metal servo horn here too for this. They had a real wide looking one, which caused some bump steer and all that. What I did on my truck is I actually changed it out. Now, I'm not doing this to knock this truck. I'm just showing you upgrades you can do to this truck. As you can see here, this part of the chassis here is actually plastic. They call that a servo horn, but it's actually part of the chassis, because the chassis stops way back here by the shock absorber. Well, Redcat has metal ones you can replace it with, which I've done here. Now this bracket here, which is also part of the bumper, just notice my front bumper's broken. Wow, and I was talking good about the bumper. This is by Club 5 Racing, and this is a servo relocation thing. So what it does is it gets you to flip your servo around, moves your steering arm in, so it's not so much in the way of getting hit by a rock. And also, I also got the steering links set up, and it comes with a panhard bar by Club 5 Racing. So you can do this if you want. this actually works pretty decent, just so you know, out of the box. But these are some of the upgrades I've done. And now I just realized that I need a new front bumper. I'm kind of sad. But hey, and the only reason that bumper probably broke is because I had to re-drill it to put mount the servo on it. But regardless, so anyway, cool upgrades. They did some really great upgrades on this rig. The other thing I did to my truck already, because it had plastic gearing, was the transfer case as well as the transmission had plastic gears in it. They're all metal in this one. I already did the metal changeover in mine, which you can see on my other videos. So everything I've done to my truck has been done to this out of the box. I did put a 25 kg servo on this one. Unfortunately, it's not reef. It was a cheapy one, and so far it's been lasting. So I'm not taking it out until it's dead. So, and the other thing I did do is I did do away with that other stock radio they had in the original one, because it kept losing signal and I kept having issues. So I have a Spectrum right now in mine, but I'm thinking I might be looking into that radio over there. But I did put the ACK system in mine. I have a good servo in mine. So I mean, there's some certain things here that pretty good upgrades. Now Reef is coming out with some kind of a mount system for here that you can put a winch servo on this, and I might have to end up going to a winch servo on mine down the road here. I just like the looks of the scale of the Warren on the front. But anyway, that's pretty much it. This is all waterproof, dust proof. Pretty awesome. So, and I will tell you right now, that's a $200 item, or $225. That's $80, $90 servo. And the radio, I was just talking to a guy at the hobby shop who has an older Fly Sky, and he said he wants that one, and he said that one's between 90 to 100 bucks depending on where you get it at. So they've actually added about $300 worth of upgrades to this truck, not counting the metal gears that were put in here. So that's a big plus. Plus the body. I mean, honestly, I did the interior and cleaned it out and all that on this body here. This thing came as a hollow shell. You know, you got the bikini top. So I'm assuming this body, as it stands, is probably going to be a very about $150 body. I'm sold. I mean, I've loved Redcat for a long time, even though when they weren't as great as they are now. And I'm telling you right now, this is an awesome buy for $4.99. You're getting way a lot of stuff, and there's also mirrors that you can add on here that are in the packaging. I think they're in the packaging. Almost sure they're in the packaging, but if not, they're only like $5 to add these folding mirrors. So, I said there's light kits you can buy. The buckets, these buckets are already ready for lights. All you gotta do is just put them in. There's 4 lights for the bumper on the front, 2 in the rear, plus the actual body has lights capabilities, and the dashboard. So, pretty cool. Okay, guys, so I think I've answered everything I can comparing the two trucks together. So like I said, the only thing I've ever broke on this truck was the axle one time, and that was my own fault because I got it jammed behind a rock and I was trying to power it out of there, and it said no, it broke. And I guess my front bumper, but this bumper's lasted quite a while. So I guess I just got to get me a new front bumper for it now. Actually, I think I have one. Anyway, so guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. And remember, have fun with RCs.